How you doing, YouTube? Silver Joker here. Hope everybody's having a wonderful evening. Okay, so we talk about the silver squeeze. We talk about silver value, silver premiums, the lack of silver in a lot of places and those kind of things, and we will continue to talk about them. But today I want to take a break from all that and just kind of talk about some of the things that we love. I know a lot of people watching my channel who are collectors, who are into the numismatic side of silver coins and gold. I told you guys I wanted to add some gold to my stack this year. I'm still going to try to do that. But I took a trip down to Phil, to my local coin store, Franklin Street Coin, talked to the local coin store owner, Phil, and let you guys see how that conversation went. Just a little bit of a break from all the stuff that's going on. We will get back to that, but today I just wanted to deviate just a little bit from that and talk about some of the other stuff. So if you're interested in any of that, stick around.
The two things that was set a U.S. Mint product apart is if it's outside of the tokens and the metals that they actually mint, anything else they need to monetize and date. So it's going to have two things on it. It's going to have a date. It's going to have a monetary amount. Those happen to be $1. The gold happens to be $50. But you will find, and it will say U.S. dollar on it. No mint, no refinery, no other worldwide mint can put $1 US on a coin unless our U.S. Mint authorizes them to strike coins for our country.
Right.
That's why you don't find any silver rounds that are actually monetized. You will find other countries put their monetary amount on silver coins or gold coins, but U.S. dollars has to be done by the U.S. Mint.
Okay, now have you ever had someone come in, let's say, with one of these, and they assuming that it's one of the U.S. Mint?
They do get confused at times, yeah, because they'll look at these online and they'll see that these sell for considerably more money.
Oh yeah.
A set like this would probably sell for $180 to $190. Where on a silver round, of course, you're looking at essentially
spot
the 1
whatever
ounce spot price or 1 ounce silver price. So they do get confused at times.
I mean, the biggest way to tell, I guess, would be the fact that it's monetized.
It's monetized and perhaps has a mint mark, depending on where it was minted. Of course,
this one has a D on there. Yeah.
But monetized amount, it'll say U.S. dollar on it, or it'll say $50 US or whatever it's supposed to, the monetized amount is, and it'll always have a date on it. Now, don't believe this one has a date, but I have seen the buffaloes with dates. They make, assuming the refinery is trying to make them a little more collectible by date.
Yeah.
Most people don't pay much attention to the dates unless it means a special date.
Right, if it's like a key date or something.
But keep in mind two things also, that these have to be dated 2001. That's the only year that the U.S. Mint put this commemorative type coin out. Okay. So it has to have a 2001. Now, that doesn't mean that the generic rounds couldn't mint something with 2001 date on it. The difference is going to be the fact that you flip it over, and instead of saying $1 U.S. coin, it's going to say, 0.999 fine silver or something like that. So the main thing to look for would be the fact that it says U.S. dollar on it.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll show you
that's awesome.
One of those that you don't see too many of them, but while you have your camera out, you might want to take a look. They made that in reverse proof.
Really? Oh, I can't wait to see that. Oh my goodness.
And when we talk about reverse proofs, I mean
that is,
a lot of people are familiar with the term reverse proof, and you can see the difference between where the shiny part basically is versus the frosted part is reversed on what they call reverse proof. The Silver Eagles have done 4 or 5 years of reverse proofs, not in a row, but over a period of time. And when they talk about reverse proof, that's what you're looking for, is the fact that the planchet and the high spot of the coin, the relief part of the coin, what's reversed is what's been polished versus what we call frosted.
Yeah, I can see that. So that's exactly what it is. It's absolutely reversed. So
Yes.
on the reverse proof, the background is actually frosted and
Yes.
the image is mirrored,
Yeah,
and
the
on the other one
planchet's
is
kind of
right.
frosty, and then the high relief part
Yeah.
of the coin is actually polished. You can do the same with the reverse proof Silver Eagles. The Silver Eagles, like I say, is also done over a number of times, and I think there's maybe 5 years of reverse proof Silver Eagles. I might be wrong on that, but there's at least 4 or 5 years that I know of that haven't had a reverse proof eagle, Silver Eagle.
Now, in terms of value or price, I should say, uh, is the reverse proof a little more valuable?
Uh,
I mean, they're both
not as
nice.
much as you might think. In
Okay.
terms of, you might see somebody asking $25 or $50 more, and again, because not every year has a reverse proof, and second of all, it's kind of a unique look to the coin itself.
Yeah, that's just a stunningly beautiful. If well, I want to put some gold in my stack this year, but the thing is, man, this year's just turned out to be a little shaky already. Starting out, there's so much stuff going on that I kind of just want to keep putting that silver away. But
When things were normal, the Buffaloes did carry a little bit of a premium, not as much as you might think over maybe the American Eagles. And they used to carry a higher premium, but then year after year after year, as you start minting something, you get more and more on the market. Sometimes they're not as exclusive as you might think they would be, so the prices come closer to where the American Eagles would sell for.
okay,
You know, we like to stress that really there's collecting in all areas. It's not really based upon how much you spend for coins. It's what you enjoy collecting.
Right.
And I do like, certain coins that are not in this price range, much lower, that I think are very much worth collecting.
well, I know, and I gotta remember to include a lot of it. Well, some of this. Because I get a lot in the comments where people are asking, what about gold? Why don't you stack gold? Or, what's the problem with gold and that kind of thing? And I just want to stress, there's no problem with gold.
Yeah.
It's just that silver is what I choose to stack, and strictly from just a stacking point of view, for me, I just like it. I like silver, and it's going to help me accomplish the goals that I want to accomplish when it comes to retirement and that kind of thing. It's purely economics for me. I mean, I like silver. Let's get that out of the way right now. I mean, I really like silver. The thing in my mind, and I don't know if I'm, maybe I'm not all that correct in thinking this, but whatever the gold silver ratio is, I'm already seeing that as having that ounce of gold. I mean, that's how I'm looking at it. So, to me, I have a lot more fun stacking the silver. I like silver a lot better. It's a lot better for my budget, where I can buy more. And that's just that if I have those 86 ounces in my stack, then I have the equivalent of a gold eagle or a gold whatever. So for me, it's just psychological. I got it.
Certainly, there's a lot more options also in silver. If you
Right.
like diversity in silver, you're going to find a lot more diversity in the types of silver you can buy, the premiums that you pay on certain silver, the sets you can build in silver over again.
And that's what I like about it. I mean, there's so much variety in silver in terms of bars, rounds.
Talk about diversity of silver, and this just came into, and then while I have it, I'll show it to you. But this is the Bill of Rights. It's the 10 different coin of silver Bill of Rights, which is kind of nice to have.
Yes,
it
historical.
Just shows a different type of collecting that you can do in silver versus that type of coin that if you're looking for gold, I doubt you could find something like this in gold that would be, minted like this. So, just for people that like it, a little bit of diversity in buying, especially if they're buying over years and years of time, that they don't have to always buy the same thing over and over again. These carry a slight premium, but they are kind of a neat set to have, and you're still collecting silver.
And they look like they're Johnson Matthey.
They are.
They are Johnson Matthey, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Well, I tell you what, Phil, I tell you, you have the most diverse silver that I've seen. All right, so will your precious metal verifier verify these as
It
silver?
can, yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
all right, so its gold plating doesn't really affect that too much. All right, Phil, well, I appreciate the lesson, my friend. Thank you very much.
Sure.
All right, so I got a lot of very interesting things coming up here in the near future. My channel's reaching 30,000 subscribers. I told you guys I'm going to give away something very nice when my channel reaches 30,000 subscribers, so that's on the way of happening. And also we got a lot of nice projects coming up. I got some field trips that I'm going to take. You guys are going to come along with me for that. I had to take a little break from that. Had some issues come up that I had that kind of derailed those plans, but I'm back on track now. I'm going to go out and do some of those things, so stay tuned for that. And so, you know, today was just a deviation from that, just a little bit of a break. Talk about some of the things we like besides, you know, the premiums and the shortages and all that kind of stuff, which are important. We'll talk about them in the future, but today was just a little break from that. So anyway, if you guys like what you see, give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up really helps my channel. If you want to see more, subscribe, ring that bell. You'll be notified as soon as I put out another video. And, you know, there's more to stacking. You know, I'm passionate about it, so I like all things silver. And so, you know, today was just kind of an indulgence in that passion. So anyway, I appreciate you guys' time. I appreciate you stopping by. Keep stacking. Peace.